What up, baby mops? Purple Havarti here, man. YouTube's first influencer. Top 5 Arctic Monkey songs. You know what it is. Arctic Monkeys, band from Sheffield. You got Alex, you got Matt, Nick, you got Jamie, and Andy. I'll include Andy. At number 5, we got When the Sun Goes Down. That was a toss-up between this one and Marty Bum, but When the Sun Goes Down took it hands down because I think Marty Bum is a little bit softer, and When the Sun Goes Down really represents what the band was putting out during that first album, and Alex kills it lyrically. Love the line about Roxanne. Yeah, I love the story going through it, the scummy guy being a pimp. This whole album, I think Alex is rapping in this whole album. He's doing that very well. I feel like a lot of rap or hip-hop music is storytelling, and a lot of whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not, is a lot of storytelling. And the band's really tight on this album. I think Matt Helders is at his best in this album. He's really laying down some fantastic beats. He's quick on the hi-hat. His snare sounds great. The band really does a great job of bringing in instruments, taking away instruments, and as well as structured song, and it shows you that this band's at its peak, starting off slow, going into this crazy chaoticness, and then Alex with his penmanship really showing off how well he is, and showing off that nightlife, like that whole album's theme is, of a young teenager during that nightlife, and the song really sums up a lot of whatever people say that's what I'm not, and it's probably the best song that sums it all up. At number 4, I got Star Treatment. Oh man, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino is a great album, and I think they started off very well with this one. Very rarely do the Arctic Monkeys start an album with a good song. I haven't really enjoyed the first songs on a lot of Arctic Monkeys record. I think Do I Wanna Know has entered the chat. We gotta go. We gotta bail, baby. No, I'm back. But yeah, man, I don't really particularly like a lot of the Arctic Monkeys starting songs on the album, but once I popped Tranquility Base Hotel Casino into my earbuds and this song came on, Star Treatment, man, it was off to the races. Really set the mood for the album, really hitchhiking in a monogram suitcase. Alex is going off on the visuals and he's talking through it all and setting you up for what was to come for this album. A lot of good lines on this song too. I used to want to be one of the Strokes. What a great way to start it off. Pretty much every hardcore Arctic Monkeys fan already knew the Arctic Monkeys wanted to be like the Strokes when they first came out. That whole little part with the Martini Police, boom, boom. That is really nice. Shows the band's chemistry. Maybe I was just a little too wild in the 70s. Me and my buddies, we always say the hair down to there, impressive mustache. That's a great line as well. The way Alex says, "'Cause you love me," is so fantastic too. This song is just a great song. It's kind of goofy, but at the same time really sets up the whole album. It just sounds fantastic. I could drink a martini, stay at a bar listening to this one because that's what it gets me in the mood for. Chilling at the bar with some of the homies, just having a couple of chats, and we're drinking martinis. Yeah, Star Treatment. All right, at number 3, I got Suck It and See. No, not the whole album. I just got the song Suck It and See. I could have put a whole album on here. At one point, I was just a super Suck It and See fan. It was hard for me to decide, which Suck It and See song would be on this list, but I feel like Suck It and See is a great song. I think it encapsulates that whole album as well, sort of like what I did with When the Sun Goes Down. Suck It and See is just a great song. It's very catchy. Alex is laying down some more crazy lyrics. Jigsaw Women with horror movie shoes. Yeah, Be Cruel to Me, cause I'm a fool for you. Fantastic, man. Yeah. I think Suck It and See has some of the best hooks, some of the best melody ideas of the Arctic Monkeys. The song Suck It and See is a pivotal moment of me knowing like these guys can really write music. And it's just like an indie, dreamy kind of song, which was a lot of songs on Suck It and See, and I like it. I like the tones on this album. I think Jamie lays down some great guitars. I would have preferred a lot more Matt Helders. I keep wishing that he would play the hi-hats like he did on Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, but he does a hell of a job on Suck It and See and keeps it clean, and there's a lot of great bass lines on this one. Shout out to Nick. He's laying down some great bass lines all over this album, and yeah, I just think Alex really shines in the slow songs. I think, Arctic Monkeys need to do a bit more slow songs to let Alex really expand on his vocals. Suck It and See is an amazing showcase of that. Alright, at number 2, we got Cornerstone. So highlighting that Arctic Monkeys slow songs, I think Cornerstone is, I almost put it number one because it's such a great song, well written, Alex trying to get over his ex, finding all these women that look like her, elongating his ride home. I love that line. I think I was saying elongating forever because of this song. I preferred it over waiting. It's just a song of Alex just being kind of creepy in a way that we can all relate to. I mean, we've gotten our hearts broken and we want somebody that loves us the same way as that last person loved us. And Cornerstone's that pivotal sort of song. Of course, the twist at the end is fantastic. He gets with the sister, kind of douchey. I like it, man. It's pretty cool. Alex, just being a total creep and winning the girl. Music video is hilarious too. Just him dancing there. He really looks like Sonic the Hedgehog to me in that video. Let me know if you think the same. I remember this song. Just a couple of the friends jamming to this song in the car, singing it out loud as we were going to go watch the Arctic Monkeys and hoping they play it. I remember they played this one in Glastonbury 2013 and I was watching that live and they had the whole violins going with it and it just sounded mega with the violins going with it too. But yeah, it's a great song, well written, and the band, the band did its thing, man. It's a slow song, it's a slow jam, you don't have to do much. Jamie did it, Alex really flexed on this one, man, and Cornerstone is a fantastically written song. Yeah, man, it's almost got number one. And at number one, A Certain Romance. I know, I said when the sun goes down, there's everything that could summarize whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. And I still stand by that statement. I think A Certain Romance is just like a standout song that could stand on its own, that could easily be a band's like biggest hit, but this was just like a song on an album. They didn't even release it as a single. This song really is fantastic. I think I love the reggae vibe after the build-up of the intro. I really like that it goes insane at the end. Alex's lyrics are great on this, talking about dudes with Reeboks and kids, only listening to ringtones, which is kind of dated, but I think the whole song just sounds great. I think the band was really killer at this time, and the build-up at the end just going insane. Maybe it is because it's the last song on the album that really gives the icing on the cake, but I think Alex is really flexing his lyricism, talking about, just his days in Sheffield, small town kid growing up, and it's a really good song, and still to this day, man, I just can't get over how great this song is, and just how great the whole band performed overall. Matt going insane on the drums, giving us all the fills that we want, introing with that tom just going insane. Jamie just doing his thing, rhythm guitaring, Alex showing off that he knows how to play guitar. Of course, Andy, that's why I got to shout out Andy. I mean, whatever people say I am, got 2 songs on the top 5, and yeah, Andy plays mean bass on this, and yeah, like I said, I'm a huge fan of reggae music too, so for them to infuse reggae in this last song and really take it to this sort of Clash sounding thing, because Clash really did the reggae to punk thing. I think this song really separated them as far as having that comparison to being with the Strokes. I think this song really showed that, hey, they're not just another band that's trying to copy the Strokes. They're really out here with their own lyrics, with their own life experiences, as well as their own sound, because, the Strokes weren't really doing that whole reggae mixed with punk stuff, and Arctic Monkeys really held it down and did it well. Yeah, man, that's why it's number one, A Certain Romance. It was a tough one between that song and Cornerstone, but I still think A Certain Romance, you can put that on and people will be jamming and loving that song. So let me know what you think. Let me know what's your top 5 Arctic Monkeys songs. Like and subscribe. Peace.